Bill. We are here on one Mr. William Bill Overbeck. His 3 teachable perks are Left Behind, Borrowed Time, and Unbreakable. So we're going to show people how to properly do a blood web. I've done this video before, but I feel, because I have a lot of blood points, I feel like doing another video now. I also have people that may or may not be commenting in the background. So the first thing that we get on Bill is Flip-Flop. God damn it, I love you, game. Alright, so up until blood level 10, and yes, I'm calling it blood level 10, it is not going to take anything away, so just purchase everything with impunity. It doesn't matter what you do. You have to purchase everything. It just doesn't matter. Just go ahead. You want to pay attention roughly to what you're getting, because when you hit level 10, it's a good idea to update your perk slot. So we're at level 5, we have a second one. I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Okay. I got Tenacity, so I know what build I'm going for already. Just so you have an ideal starter build, I have Adrenaline. Awesome. So that'll be the 4th perk slot, more than likely, unless I can get Self-Care. And I got Self-Care on the next Blood Web. Oh my god, I love you, game. It's probably the best opening Blood Web I've had on a character. Level 9, Medal of Man. Not really great. Alright, so now the Blood Web will start taking stuff away. But what you want to do here is you want to pause it. And you want to go take a look at what you already have. So, I have 2 separate builds now. I have an unhooked build, so that was going to be Borrowed Time, Self-Care, and Adrenaline. I could put Medal of Man on with Borrowed Time. That would be a strong 1-2 combo. With Unbreakable as well. I could also go for Unbreakable, Flip-Flop, and Tenacity. So, for starters, Unbreakable, Self-Care, and Adrenaline, just because I said that was my first build. We'll go, don't put on items, don't put on add-ons and stuff. So now we go back. So now you have to pick and choose, but you know you can manipulate the blood web a bit. So my choices are Pharmacy and Premonition. I want Pharmacy, so the first thing you want to do is build your way up there. Now, what items do I want along the way? Because I can take some other items. If I take Pharmacy right here, the blood web is automatically going to take away Premonition and start taking this stuff. But I want this. So that indicator means that it's going to take Premonition next, which is good. I'm going to take Pharmacy and decide between these 2. I'm probably just going to take the Yellow Wire, because I want that more. Alright, next Blood Web. Now, there is only 1 perk here, so I have to take the perk. So, it's just a matter of taking as much as I can before it shows up. Now I can get the whole Blood Web, okay? Alright, so I have Premonition in this Blood Web, which kind of sucks. I'll take the scraps. I'll take the butterfly tape. I'll take this. So now it appears down here. I have to take the Premonition just to get it out of the way. It's gonna get rid of that, which is fine. Level 13. So I have Pharmacy Tier 2. Take the Milky Glass. I'll take the Prayer Rope, because it's cheap. That's a, I'll take the Flashlight. I'll take the Pharmacy. I didn't want that less than the Dark Mist, but it could go either way. Alright, so this gives me Borrowed Time Tier 2. But see, I have to plan this carefully because the other half of the Blood Web has stuff that I want. So I can take the Wire Spool, but now I have to take the Borrowed Time. I have to take the Med Kit, and I'm stuck with whatever else. Yeah, the Power Bulb. Okay. Alright, level 15, we have a 4th perk slot. I don't evaluate now what I have until later on. I want the Aftercare. I have Aftercare and Dance with me. Aftercare goes very well with Borrowed Time. Take that. Take the Aftercare. It's automatic. Now, this is a thing to note with how the Blood Web works. There is no point I'm not going to be able to get that mystery box. I'm just not going to be able to get it. So I'm forcing the Blood Web to take both of those things. I'll take the Grip Wrench, and I'll take the Black Silk Cord. It's automatically going to take that, because it won't take the Prayer Beads, so I can get the Prayer Beads anyways. Next one, Dance with me. Fuck you. See, now the thing is, now once you get above level 15, it's gonna start taking the perk as the 5th item. So you automatically have to purchase that. So you know you can get 4 items and then the perk. Okay, we have Streetwise here. I will take the flashlight and the med kit. I've got to take Streetwise. I'm going to take the Odd Stamp, and I'll go for the Vigo Shroud, because that's what I want most. Prioritize what you want the most, so you know how to plan it. Okay, Deja Vu. So you work your way there. There's your first 2. I want the offerings, so I'm going that way. If I do this right, I think if I buy Deja Vu, it should take away the tier optic. I might be wrong, and it might go for the black silk cord, but... Yes, okay, I was right. So I can get the black silk cord, and then I just decide what I want. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to use either of those, so... Alright, next Blood Web. Level 19. Aftercare Tier 2. Good. It's going to go for... By the way, it's going to go for the Murky Regent next, because that's the highest level. Yep. So I'll just go for this route, and that'll force me onto this. It's fine. Alright, level 20. This is where I want to stop. Now, you're going to get 2 perks every time at level 20. At level 20 and up, you will be getting your choice between 2 perks. So what I want to do is stop and evaluate what I already have real quick. So I've got basically a flip-flop build. So Unbreakable, Tenacity, flip-flop. I've got an Unhooked build. I've got Aftercare. I've got Borrowed Time. I've got Metal of Man, which I could probably use that as a good combo. And I do have a Left Behind build, believe it or not, with Adrenaline and Left Behind. I think I could pair that up pretty well. So, for the extra perk slot, I'm just going to put something on. Let's put on Aftercare. Why not? And then we go back to the Blood Web. So now my choices are Pharmacy 3 or Decisive. I want Decisive more, because there's better stuff along the way to the Decisive. The toolbox to me is more valuable than the medkit over there. I'll go for the mystery box here, because I'm trying to avoid this part of the Blood Web. So we take the DS. I'll take the unusual stamp. I'll get my offering. It took that whole part of the Blood Web. That's how you economize. I'll go for Thick in the Dark Mess just because that's cheaper. Alright, next Blood Web. Now we still have 500k. Ooh, yes, give me that. Daddy like. I want my stakeout. It didn't take the toolbox, thank God, but I'm hoping it takes the token, and it does. 22. Head on, not the strongest thing, but I can definitely work with that. Oh good, it's going the opposite way. Yeah, I got everything I wanted out of that Blood Web. That was good. Next perk. Next blood. Autodidact, that's kind of shit. But I can spread this out if I time this right. So I get my toolbox. We'll go up here. Oh, okay, I took that. Fuck you then. Go that way. I probably should have gone for the map piece because it was cheaper, but oh well. Sprint burst. Not great, but I don't have an exhaustion perk. You notice how I'm going, I'm trying to like predict where the perk is going to come from. Alright, Dead Hard. Definitely. But I also want that skeleton key. There's a lot here that I want. I'm not getting the escape cake. I want the toolbox. I'll take the skeleton key, which will force it to take that. Now, it's going to go for either Yamoka or it would go for the sponge. I want Yamoka. And I want the black salt statuette, because I'm not using that item. So there we go. Next Blood Web. Buckle Up 2 versus Pharmacy 3. Definitely want Pharmacy 3. I want my toolbox. And I want the retardant jelly. Force the Pharmacy. It's going to take this automatically, so I can force the Blood Web to just give me these 2 items. Next level. Anti-hemorrhage syringe. I've got to decide if I want Spine Chill or Calm Spirit. Milky glass and gel dressings. I think I'll go for the spine chill. Take the spine chill, take the anti-hemorrhage. Okay, that blood web went well. Pretty decent. Another anti-hemorrhage syringe, but I want the leader more, because leader's stronger. So we'll take this. We'll take this, we'll take that. Get leader. And we'll go for the toolbox. And, the flashlight's more expensive, so to save, blood points, we go for the chalk pouch. 29, we're almost at the teachables. Another skeleton key. They're giving me Saboteur. There's better... Okay, so this is what you have to decide. There's better stuff on the way to getting Saboteur. But there is Will Make It. And Will Make It works better for the build potential I have. So we'll meet it in the middle. Take the Will Make It here. And we'll see if we can go this route. I might not make that. No, I didn't make that shit. I need to save blood points, so I'll take the map add-on over that offering. So now we get teachable perks. So I have to pass on Adrenaline 2 because I need the teachable. But I need to prioritize other stuff. There's a brand new part in here, and I need that brand new part instead. So we get the teachable. Now what do we want? Blood Amber versus Odd Stamp and Yamoka. I think I want the Odd Stamp and the Yamoka. I'll take this as the offering. I'll take the offering because that's stronger. Okay. Another skeleton key. Left Behind 2, not that strong. Ace in the Hole, much stronger. So we'll go for the skeleton key. We'll take the Ace in the Hole. I want the map right here. And I want the butterfly tape. Now whatever else here doesn't really matter, so I'll just take the spring clamps. Okay. Borrowed Time 3. Small game. Anti-hemorrhage. Borrowed Time 3. I want the anti-hemorrhage. Ooh, Ranger medkit. Green medkit. So I have a very altruistic build, unfortunately, for Bill. Another anti-hemorrhage syringe with stakeout. That's much better. Take the gel dressings. I'm not going to be able to get to the abdominal dressings, so I'll just take that and go cheap. What do we have? A rainbow map and Spine Chill 2. Okay. Okay, so I'm out of blood points already at level 35. I blew through 950,000 in blood points. However, I do have a Shrine of Secrets visit in my back pockets. Hello. So, what are we going for here? Kind of picking the stuff I want more than the cheapest route possible. Alright, so now we have another teachable perk. It is putting me up against Dark Sense, which I don't really mind. Get that teachable. Take Haddonfield. I'll take Vigo's. Take the Needle and Thread. I'll take the Sponge. And I don't want the Odd Bulb, so I'll take the Battery because it's cheaper. What do we have? Head-on 2 versus Up the Ante. I don't want Up the Ante, but there is good stuff along the way, so I'll secure the stuff. I'm gonna hopefully force it to come for this stuff. I did, good. And make it go for the cheap stuff. I might be able to squeeze out one more blood level. A brand new part and Ace in the Hole 2. That's definitely the route we're going. This is cheaper than that, so we'll go that direction first. I don't have enough blood points to finish though. Okay, so I spent 1.1 million in blood points, and I only got Bill up to level 37. That being said, I also have a lot of stuff. I kind of splurged. So item-wise, I do have 3 skeleton keys. I do have a rainbow map. For add-ons, I do have 4 anti-hemorrhage syringes. I do have 2 brand new parts. So I do have a lot of strong stuff to work with. Not a lot of offerings, which kind of surprises me. And then for perk builds, we do have a lot of variety in build potential. We have a lot of perks that are workable. So, alright, that's how you do a blood web. GG.